What is going on, Ruckus and the Menace sports fam? You are watching another Ruckus and the Menace sports production, as I, Spence the Menace, am taking care of some unfinished business in a March to October with the Cleveland Guardians in year 2. We head into the top of the 8th inning with 1 out and 2 on, down 3-1 against the Chicago White Sox. We have a 28-8 record and have been sizzling through the start. Let's get right into the gameplay.
1-0.
Sammy Peralta is on the mound and throws a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Garrett Crochet and Tanner Banks are warming up in the pen for the Southsiders. Naylor 0 for 3 on the day, and Peralta deals the 1-0, and it is fouled off, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 to Naylor
2-1.
is a curveball that is well outside, and Naylor's ahead 2-1. The 2-1 is a high, towering fly ball to center field, but caught for out number 2. Gabriel Arias now digs into the batter's box. 1 for 3 on the day. And he deals, and it is a base hit.
Yep, he made it.
Infield single to the diving second baseman, who stopped it but was not able to get his glove on it. But the run, unfortunately, does not cross the plate. So the bases are now loaded with 2 out for Jose Ramirez, who takes a 2-seam fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And Jose Ramirez hits a line drive, but it is caught by Robert, and the top of the 8th is over. Scott Barlow is on the mound, and Andrew Vaughn now digs into the batter's box. Slurve in for strike 1. Barlow deals the 0-1, and it is a fastball on the inside for strike 2. 0-2 to Vaughn is a ground ball to the shortstop Brian Rocchio, who puts him away for out number 1. Dominic Fletcher digs into the box, and Barlow deals. And it is a strike up a little high, but is called strike 1.
Ball.
The slurve drops just a little bit too low when the count is even at 1.
Yep.
The slider stays low, but stays within the confines for strike 2. Fletcher fouls off the fastball. Fouling off a backdoor slurve. Barlow with the 0-2. Throws him up on the backdoor slider. Strike 3. And Max Stassi takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Barlow deals. It's a slider in for a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball right on the lower half of the plate for strike 2.
Ball.
A slurve off the front door just misses. The count is even at 2. A foul ball on the fastball. 2-2. A hanging slurve is fouled straight back. The count is even at 2. A slider just left a little bit too far up is fouled straight back. A slurve. And this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that is fouled off. Barlow dealing pitch number 9. Froze him up on strike 3, and the side is retired. And the Guardians are down to their final 3 outs. Down 3-1. And Garrett Crochet, the White Sox closer, enters the game. Facing David Fry, who was 1 for 2 today. And Crochet deals. And it is hit right up the middle, but a base hit to center field for the Guardians' third baseman, designated hitter.
Up next for Cleveland.
And Bo Naylor digs in. Crochet deals.
No, that's
And
a ball.
it is a ball on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that is on the outside corner and probably should have been a strike. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the circle
1-1.
change. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 to Naylor. It's fouled off. And now the count is 1-2 to Bo Naylor. 1-2.
2-2.
A fastball way outside. And the count is even at 2.
Full count.
The count is full. 3-2. And it's a strikeout, throwout, double play. And Brian Rocchio, the final out for the Guardians, digs in and fouls off the circle change. And that is popped up, and the Guardians will finally have a long winning streak snapped as the White Sox get the victory. Excuse me. And Anthony Santander, who has been playing like mad throughout this entire season, is now a player lock in a World Series rematch between the Guardians and Braves. And here we go. We dig in right field to start the top of the second inning. And this is a base hit to right. And Santander just fields the ball cleanly. Nothing different here. And now Santander leading the AL in RBI and also has 16 home runs on the season. Taking on Chris Sale, and we swing and miss at the slider, and the count is 0-1. We take a fastball on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. And Santander rips a base hit up the middle. A single up the middle to start the Guardians, who trail 1-0 at this point. And Jose Ramirez digs into the batting box, the 5-time Silver Slugger at third base. Santander looks. And a walk to Jose Ramirez puts Santander in scoring position with nobody out David Fry. It's a chopper to third. But it is a double play, but Santander, the tying run, is 90 feet closer. And now Gary Sanchez digs into the batter's box. Another chopper. Sale is there and gets Sanchez out before the run could count.
Now batting,
Anthony
right
Santander,
fielder, Anthony.
who singled in his last time at the plate, digs in. Sale fires and deals. Is a fastball that probably should have been a strike, but called a ball. And the count is 1-0. A nice little chopper up the middle, but unfortunately, the fourth inning will come to an end as he grounds out to Ozzy Albies. Anthony Santander digs in. Top of the seventh inning, and Sale is still on the mound. And this time Santander gets called for the strike. 3-0-1.
No,
Fastball missing inside for ball one. And there's a base hit. A single to left field for Santander, the former Oriole. Another base hit.
the third baseman.
And Jose Ramirez digs in. The 0-2. And he strikes out.
Up next for Cleveland,
And
the designated hitter, JJ Fry.
the count is 3-1. The 3-1 to Fry. Ball four. Moving Santander to scoring position. And Gary Sanchez
Gary
digs in.
Sanchez.
Here's the 1-1. And that is a pop fly foul. And Austin Riley is there to make the catch for out number 2. Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman,
The 0-2 to Jimenez. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the 7th inning is over. Anthony Santander is up in the bottom of the 8th. Sale. Dealing. And this is hit. It's down the third base line. Santander with his third hit of the day and ties the game up at 1. His third single finally brings in a run and gets past a diving Austin Riley. And this game is knotted up at 1. And Santander has come out of the game. And unfortunately, the Braves take the lead in the top of the 9th. Get a major boost from Santander, but the momentum loss is what hurts more. And the Guardians are down to their final 2 outs in game number 45 of the year as Camilo Doval is setting to close him out for the Giants. And Andres Jimenez digs into the batter's box.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
He's safe.
And Chorio is the baseman on first. And the 0-1, or the 0-0 is fouled off. The count is 0-1. And it's a blooper. And it is caught. And he is not doubled off. And the Guardians are down to their final out. And Stephen Kwan now digs in.
Ball.
Doval sends a sinker away for ball one. Stephen Kwan. 1 for 4 on the day.
Did he go?
And Kwan gets the bat back. No swing. Ball 2. Kwan this time gets in front of the sinker. And the ball dude misses it. And the count is 2-1. And this is a base hit. Up the middle. The throw to third is nowhere close. This game is now a 1-run affair. The lead has been cut in half. And Doval is still,
Now pitching for the Giants.
he's actually being taken out. And Luke Jackson
Jackson.
is having to enter with Kevin Kiermaier at the plate. And Kevin Kiermaier on the very first pitch he sees. High fly ball, deep right field. Splash zone into McCovey Cove. That ball is gone. 364 feet, and the Guardians take the lead on Kiermaier's 5th home run of the season. A 3-run bomb. Backs against the wall. Down to their final out. And the splash of McCovey Cove puts the Guardians ahead. And Emmanuel Clase has said, let's go. Naylor. High fly ball. Deep center field. But it is caught. And the inning will end. But Anderson, Bader, and Bailey will try to be the last 3 outs for the Guardians. And Clase, 12 for 14 on save attempts.
Now pitching for the Guardians.
Digs in to the hill. And Tim Anderson hits a high fly ball on the first pitch he sees, but Kiermaier does not have to drift far. And that is out number 1. Harrison Bader swings and misses at the slider down, and the count is 0-1. Takes a fastball up high in the middle for strike 2. Bader then swings at a cutter foul and gets frozen up on the cutter, caught looking. And that is out number 2. And Patrick Bailey, who has a home run already in this one, takes the high hanging slider for strike 1. 100-mile-an-hour cutter is fouled off, and the count's 0-2. Swings and misses at the fastball. Clase takes care of him pretty quickly. And the Guardians win the series. A major comeback victory on a 3-run bomb from Kevin Kiermaier. And Daniel Espino looks to be called up. But his ERA is not good enough to make it through for our lineup. And the Guardians have gone streaking again. And we are down 4-3 against the Milwaukee Brewers heading into game 55. Freddie Peralta taking on Josh Naylor. Anthony Santander is 3 for 3 with a home run already in this game. And currently is sitting in the on-deck circle. Down 4-3.
That's a ball.
And Josh Naylor takes ball 1. Swings and misses at the slider, breaking in on him, and the count is even at 1. Josh Naylor hits a high pop-up. The second baseman drifting over, and that is out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And Anthony Santander digs in. And Santander fouls off, getting a little bit too far in front of a slider that was breaking just a bit too far in. And the count is 0-1. Santander gets in front of a fastball, ripping it, but foul. Santander fouls off the circle change. And we're still at an 0-2 count.
1 ball.
Four-seam fastball sailing high. The count is 1-2.
Ball in.
Slider drifting too far in. Count is 2-2. Fastball drifting inside but fouled. The 2-2 remains.
Full count.
And a brushback. The count's full. At 3-2. Santander chops it right to Rosario, but unfortunately, Rosario is able to get to it.
Now batting,
2 down.
the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Peralta deals, but this one is right at Rhys Hoskins, and the 7th inning is over.
Leading off to the
Christian
Brewers,
Yelich leads off the top of the 8th.
22. Christian
Scott Barlow is on the hill. Barlow takes a slider, and Yelich will foul it off. Yelich, Naylor diving grab to field it cleanly and put it away unassisted for out number 1.
catcher,
William Contreras swings and misses at the slur for strike 1. Contreras 1 for 3 on the day. Takes a fastball inside for strike 2. 0-2. And that is strike 3 on the slider, drifting downward, swing and a miss. That is out number 2. Rhys Hoskins digs in.
Ball. That's
And the
down.
former Philly takes ball 1. Barlow
Ball.
sends a fastball that sails high. Ball 2. Barlow deals. Rhys Hoskins hits a high, towering fly ball to center field, but Kevin Kiermaier is there, and the inning is over for the Brewers. The top of the 8th is done, and we head to the bottom of the 8th with Fry, Naylor, and Rocchio due up. And Joel Payamps stepping
Now
in
pitching for
to
Milwaukee.
pitch.
number 31, Joel
Fry
Payamps.
No.
takes the four-seam fastball inside for ball 1. The closer, Devin Williams, is warming up for the Milwaukee Brewers. The 1-0 to Fry is a high fly ball to center field. Unfortunately, just dropped right into the center fielder's glove, not having to drift too far.
Now batting.
And that is out
Catcher.
number 1.
Bo.
Bo Naylor digs in.
Ball.
Hyams
That's
throws a
back.
fastball inside. Ball 1. Bo Naylor hits a ground ball right to Ahmed Rosario,
Got it.
and that is out number 2.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Brian Rocchio, the sophomore, fouls off the fastball, and that is strike 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Hyams throws a slider that just misses outside for ball 1.
Ball, that's
Fastball
inside.
drifting inside, and that is ball 2. Hyams stealing the 2-1. Rocchio fouls off the four-seam fastball, and that is strike 2. The 2-2 to the sophomore shortstop. It's fouled off a circle changeup that just had a weird late break. The count remains even at 2. And Rocchio is just unable to keep the bat back. And we head into the top of the 9th. Your score still remains 3-2. Or 4-3.
The right fielder.
Joey Weimer digs in. And Barlow throws a fastball right by him. And the count is 0-1.
Ball.
Slurve missing down and away. It counts 1-1. Fastball right there, and Andres Jimenez is able to track it back,
Now
making the catch on the line drive.
Josh.
And that is out number 1. Josh Bell
Ball 1.
takes a fastball that probably should have been a strike for ball 1.
Hey.
Swing and a miss
I got one
on
ball,
the
one strike.
slurve. And the count is 1-1. Four-seam fastball fouled off. And the count is 1-2. Bell fouls off the slurve. And the count still remains at 1-2. And that's a hanging slider that is a base hit. Juan is able to field it quickly, so Bell goes no further. And that is
Up
a
next
single.
for Milwaukee.
Andrew Monastiero.
Andrew
That's a ball.
Monasterio.
Monasterio takes the slider for ball 1. Hits a ground ball slider, but the double play is not able to be made.
The center fielder, number 5.
And Garrett Mitchell
Mitchell.
digs in.
1-0.
Fastball curl right there for ball 1. Slider hangs in there for strike 1. A slurve fouled off for strike 2. And the top of the 9th is done, and the Guardians need 1 run. 2 runs to win, with Jimenez, Kwan, and Kiermaier due up in the bottom of the 9th. It's crunch time, and Devin Williams
Now pitching for
enters the
Blues.
game.
Number
13 of 15 on save attempts for the 2-time reliever of the year. And Andres Jimenez leads off. Williams deals, sending a screwball that is fouled by Jimenez, and the count is 0-1. Jimenez fouling off the fastball. And the count here is 0-2. The 0-2
That's out.
is a screwball taken well outside. And that is ball 1.
Hey.
And Jimenez is frozen looking on a high fastball in the inside corner. Strike 3. And the Guardians are 2 outs away from falling to the Brewers. Stephen Kwan digs in.
Ball 1.
A screwball just missing the black.
Counts 1-0.
And the count is 1-0. dealing. Cutter. High fly ball to center field from Juan. Caught by Mitchell for out number 2.
Now
Kevin
batting,
Kiermaier, who is 0 for 4
Kevin
in this game,
Kiermaier.
digs in against Devin Williams. Those deals.
Ball 1,
That
no
is a
strike.
screwball breaking well away for ball 1. And Kevin Kiermaier gets a little bit too far in front of this one. Foul ball. And the count is even at 1. Kiermaier gets a little late on that one. And the count's 1-2. Kevin Kiermaier gets in front of that one. He's seeing him. He's hitting him hard. But they're just not getting out. He is seeing the ball and hitting the ball well. The count still remains at 1-2. But Kevin Kiermaier swings and misses. And the Guardians lose this game here. George Valera. I have to weigh this against Miles Straw. Miles Straw, yep. I think I am going to fast track George Valera and we have a Columbus Clippers game as a player lock. A little bit of a side quest for Valera as we take this AAA game and player lock it.
Leading on for Columbus,
And George
The center
Valera
George Valera.
facing Schultz. And this is a high fly ball. Deep right field. But it is caught by the center fielder
The second baseman.
for out number 1.
Leading on for the ninth.
In the top of the bottom of the second, no score. Valera in center field. It is a high, towering fly ball. Left into the gap. And we have to throw this cutoff in. But we don't get there in time as it's a triple. It's a triple. Beautiful shot into the gap. And we just weren't able to get to it.
Now batting, the center fielder, George
The
Valera.
the Clippers up 2-1. Schultz deals to Valera with a runner on first in the top of the third.
Quick.
And we take the
0-1.
pitch. And the count is 0-1. And this is a high, towering fly ball to right field, but it is caught, and the top of the third will come to a close.
Now batting,
Another
fielders,
defensive attempt.
Colas.
Colas. It's a shallow fly ball, or line drive to short. And that is played well by the shortstop for out number 1.
Leading on for Columbus,
Valera
the center fielder,
digs in.
George Valera.
Top of the 5th with a tie game at 2. And Valera is just hitting the ball well. Foul ball.
Ball.
Takes the fastball up
One ball.
high.
One strike.
The ball one.
Hey.
Swing and a miss on the curveball.
One ball.
The count is even at 1. Or counts down 1 and 2. Another foul ball. The 1-2 to Valera.
Ball.
Ball 2 inside on the fastball. And the count is 2-2. And this is a nice high line drive into the gap. And Valera will sprinter safely to second base, standing up for the double.
Now batting.
Aaron Bracco. And that is strike 2. The 0-2. Bracco. And Valera is tagged out.
Now batting. The center fielder.
And Valera, top of the 7th. 2 out. Lefty-lefty matchup against Drohan. And this is a hard hit ball to second base, but it is fielded cleanly. And a 4-3 puts this into the 7th inning stretch.
Now batting. The center
Tied
fielder.
at 3.
George.
Top of the 9th. 2 out. And Valera hits a nice high fly ball center field, but it is caught. And we head into the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for Columbus. The second
And
base.
we are the final out heading into the extra innings, so we are on second base heading into the top of the 10th. And that is a strikeout for out number 1. Chase DeLauder, who's hitting monstrously good. Unfortunately, it is a fly ball to left and caught by the left fielder for out number 2.
Number 10.
Devers digs in.
Ball 4.
And he takes a walk.
Now batting. The catcher.
Cody Huff. It's a ground ball,
He's out.
but he grounds out 4-3, and we head into the bottom of the 10th. And the Clippers fall at that point. And limited impact in this player lock. But we've got some guys that are impressing down there. And we now have to pick up a win against the Texas Rangers. We enter this game in the top of the 7th inning. Tyler Mahle pitching to Stephen Kwan. Not much has been going on. And Leody Taveras is the only one who has scored the run. And Stephen Kwan leads off. Melee deals. It's a hard hit ball, but it is right to
Out.
the second baseman, Marcus Semien, for out number 1. Miles
The center fielder,
Straw.
number 7, Miles Straw.
High fly ball. Deep right field, shallow right field, caught by Odolis Garcia for out number 2. And Josh Naylor digs in. And a 4-seam fastball is fouled off. Naylor's 0 for 2 on the day.
1-1.
Takes a slider that nearly gets him for ball 1. And Naylor towering. Ball to right field and gone. This game for the Guardians and Rangers on a swing and a drive way back and gone, 407 feet, is tied at 1. A major home run, setting the table for the heart of the order again. Naylor, a no-doubter. 407 feet and 103.4 mile an hour off the bat. And we're tied at 1. Anthony Santander
1-0.
takes a cutter up high. And that is ball 1. Santander with 20 home runs on the season. The 1-0.
Ha!
Swung on and
One
missed
ball,
swinging
one
too
strike.
late at a 4-seam fastball, and the count is 1-1.
That's a ball.
Takes a splitter just off the plate, and the count is 2-1. Santander hits a nice big shot to center field, but unfortunately it is caught. And we head into the 7th inning stretch. But Naylor's dinger in the top of the 7th ties this game at 1.
Leading off for the Rangers,
Josh Young
the third baseman, Josh Young.
digs in, and Tristan McKenzie fires the first pitch, and it is fouled off. The count is 0-1.
1-1.
McKenzie has a slider just drift on him. And the count is 1-1. And there's a pop-up on the fastball. Bo Naylor is there. And that is out number 1. Ezekiel Duran digs in.
No, that's a ball.
And he takes the curveball. And the count is 1-0. Fastball, fly ball, line drive to Santander, but caught for out number 2. Jonah Heim is now up,
Ball.
and that is a ball. Jonah Heim, fastball, fouled off, and the count is 1-1. Heim with 11 home runs on the year, but this time hits a high fly ball. Kwan is able to just get there off the blooper, and the 7th inning is over. After 7 complete, this game is equalized at 1 run aside. And Jose Ramirez digs in. Bailey fires the first pitch. That is, and contact is made. But unfortunately, this ball is caught by the center fielder for the first out.
Now
David
batting,
Fry,
the designated hitter.
the
David
designated hitter,
Fry.
is up. And this is a nice drive right into the corner, base hit. Fry accelerating along, slides in for a double. His 14th double on the season. And that is a big shot, just clearing the right field line and getting into the corner. And now the younger Bo Naylor is up. Bo Naylor is a first-round pick from 2018. And Bo Naylor sees the 0-1. And that is a base hit that's through. The Guardians. Fry is getting to the plate and slides in safely. The Guardians have taken the lead. A nice shot up the middle, and this is resulting in a pitching change. And now Ryan Barucki put in after the younger Naylor, Bo has put in the go-ahead run and sits on first base. Brian Rocchio, the sophomore, digs in and takes a ball on a slider that just does not break. A sinker that just does not quite get all the way back. Makes this ball 2. Fouled off the sinker. For strike 1. The 2-1 to the sophomore shortstop. Fouls off a slider. And the count is even at 2. And a base hit to right field for the sophomore shortstop. Putting 2 on. And 1 out. Runners at first and second. 1 down for Andres Menace. Barucki deals. And that is a swing and a miss for Jimenez on the slider. Down. The count is 0-1. A slider, a sweeping curveball, hit on a fly to center field. But that is out number 2. And Stephen Kwan now digs in. Kwan hits a line drive, and shoestring caught by the center fielder. But Bo Naylor's go-ahead single up the middle puts the Guardians ahead 2-1 heading into the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading up for the Rangers, the left fielder
Evan Carter digs in, but the Guardians have decided to make a pitching change as Sam Hentges enters the game and fires a fastball in. And the count is 0-1. Hentges deals the 0-1 to Carter, and it's a slider. And the count is 0-2. Evan Carter hits a base hit on the 12-6 to left field. And the tying run is now on base. Leody Taveras fouls off a sacrifice bunt attempt. That count is 0-1. Another sacrifice bunt, but Taveras gets on. And Corey Seager, the tying run in scoring position. And it's a high fly ball, deep left field. Kwan has made the catch. There's 1 out, but the tying run is now 90 feet away. With Adolis Garcia due up, digging in, and takes the sinker. And Adolis Garcia just happened to go down and get that one. A deep fly ball to center field, and that ball is gone. A 3-run shot for Adolis Garcia, his 16th on the year. And the Rangers now have retaken the lead at 4-2. Nathaniel Lowe.
Hurry.
Fastball in for a strike to head to Lowe.
Ball.
The sinker. Lowe currently on a hitting streak.
Ha.
Takes a 12-6 for strike 2. But Lowe's hit streak has a very high likelihood of snapping as a ground ball to Jimenez gets the Guardians their second out. But Marcus Semien hits a base hit to left field, diving Jose Ramirez. And Josh Young
Hurry.
digs in and takes a sinker for strike 1. And a high, towering, caught by Josh Naylor, and the 8th inning comes to an end. But Adolis Garcia, big-time player, making a big-time dinger, and the Rangers have a 4-2 lead. And the closer has entered the game. Brock Burke enters in with Miles Straw digging in at the batter's box. Straw gets in front of a fastball, and it's a foul. Straw grounds to third,
Out.
but the ball is caught by the third baseman and fielded. Throw out the first for the first out.
1-0.
Josh Naylor, who equalized this game. Burke with 20 saves already. And Naylor hits a base hit up the middle. On a circle changeup. And Anthony Santander digs in. And the Guardian slugger puts one out there. Base hit. The Guardians now have 2 on. And 1 out. Jose Ramirez
1-0.
takes a fastball up high. We look. And we actually are going to... I think we're actually going to take this up. And we're going to put Jackson Churio
Number 15.
in as a pinch runner. Jose Ramirez hits the ball. But unfortunately, it is right to Corey Seager, 6-4-3, and the Texas Rangers win this one on an Adolis Garcia home run. And we now see more trades. Miguel Amaya is the first potential trade piece. The Washington Nationals look to send us Nate Eaton. And Manuel Valdez. Nothing here other than possibly Amaya seems interesting. But he's in AAA. I am going to decline these trades. And a major pitching moment will set up the next March to October event. We're 47-26. We are up 5.5 on the Twins. But we've kind of plateaued heading into near the halfway point of the season. Can we avoid the plateau? Find out on the next episode. And until the next one, hugs and hand pounds, everybody.